Hi, welcome to your Cosmic Energy Report for the week of February 13th, 2022. My name is Morgan Garza. I am the CMO of Saged and a regular teacher, and I will be leading you through the energy of this week. At the beginning of the week, we experience the day of love. Valentine's Day is also aligning with the Leo new moon on the 16th. So, this is all about the heart center, the heart chakra, expressing love for yourself and others. And with this conjunction of the moon and the sun in opposite signs, the moon in Leo and the sun in Aquarius, we have this play between the self and the collective, where Leo is all about the self, about protecting the self, about being the center of the universe, and about giving love to self first. Aquarius is about giving love to the community, thinking about others first and foremost, and doing things that really help align love with the community. This could be advocacy or many other different things. But Aquarius is the rebel. So, with the sun in Aquarius and the moon in Leo, we have this beautiful play, this dance of love between self and community. So, how are you showing up for yourself this week? How are you showing up for your emotions, advocating for yourself while also keeping others in mind? Whenever we have a full moon, this means that the full moon is in direct opposition to the sun. And so these signs are always in play with each other. Whenever we have this arc between the half of the zodiac, we see this circle play out in a way that we have the maturation of the elements, we have the maturation of the zodiac signs. And so when we're coming to the end of the zodiac year, like we are in Aquarius and starting Pisces season later this week, it's really a time to start wrapping things up, start diving deep, and clearing out anything that we don't any longer need. And Leo is the sign of burning shit down. This is the fire sign, and full moons are a time of release. So when we have this fiery sign paired with a full moon, it is the perfect time to just let that shit go, to really dive deep into what is no longer serving you, what you don't want to carry around with you anymore, how you don't want to act, the people you don't want in your life, the behaviors that you no longer feel aligned with. There are so many ways that you can use this energy to create space. And it's just like cleaning out your closet. When we have a full moon and we release, we're not rushing to fill this space. We're not running around saying, I have all of this open space. I have all of these hangers that I've gotten rid of all of these things from my closet with. Let's fill it back up. You're telling the universe that you're ready, that you're creating space, that you are sloughing off things that you don't any longer need, that you don't want, that you don't feel aligned with. And then that space can have room to breathe, it can have room to develop, it can have room to be creative and bring all of these things in. Leo is a very, very creative sign. And although a lot of their attention is placed on themselves, they are best on a stage when they're sharing with others. So while they are very self-focused, they do enjoy also to share with the community. And this isn't if you don't have any Leo in your chart or you don't feel aligned with this is just the collective energy of the time. So think about how you can get on your own stage, how you can shine and share and become this bonfire of light and love and giving and gratitude. At the end of this week, we move into Pisces season, which is a beautiful, beautiful sign. We are going to dive deep. It's mystery, it's mysticism, it's psychic powers, it's intuition, it's foresight, insight. All of these things that these two fish represent is going to be felt for the next month. So while the zodiac calendar is winding down, Pisces is the final sign, and then we start again at the equinox with Aries. This is really a time to slow down, to look within, to tap into your mysticism and your mystical aspects of you and really understand how this impacts your outer world. As above, so below, as within, so without, everything is connected. And Pisces is a beautiful reminder of that. So paired with this full moon, We're moving into Pisces. It is a wonderful week to just do it, to go for it. We also have all planets direct, which is rare right now because we just had an intense, well, for me personally at least, retrograde season with both Mercury and Venus in retrograde, crossing over to the new year. So now that all planets are direct, this is the time to go, to do it, to light that fire, to say yes, and to take really inspired and aligned action. And this fiery energy is going to help us move through this beginning part of Pisces season with a little bit more oomph than we normally would. A lot of people don't really, I don't know, align with Pisces season in the way that they're afraid of the dark, kind of like Scorpio. All of these water signs are like, ooh, I don't want to go into my dark depths. But this is a time to open your heart, to open your intuition, to listen to your soul during Pisces season so that you really validate what your soul is feeling and the intuition hits that you get and all of the ways that you feel connected to your inner and outer worlds. You are the bridge, the channel between all that is infinite and all that is finite. Although we don't like to think about our own mortality, Pisces season is one of those seasons where we are so connected with the spirit realm that we can really begin to feel and see and understand that death is a continuation of life, and that all of these depths that we swim into ourselves are also going to require an aspect of death. And this isn't a physical death of your life, but maybe of old behaviors, and aligned with this Leo full moon again, letting things go that you really don't feel aligned with. So as you're swimming through these depths, as we move into Pisces season, excuse me, you will really start to understand how your inner world works and how that inner world is not only impacted by your outer world, but how your inner world impacts your outer world. So there's this continuous conversation happening between what's going on within your body and soul and outside of you. And you'll also begin to see how connected your inner state is in reflecting to your outer world. So let's say you're continuously filled with anxiety or fear or uncertainty, you're going to see this play out in your outer world. So now that we're with all planets direct until the end of April, really use this time to be open, to be objective, and to look through what you find in your inner world and relate that to what you see happening in your outer world. So if you don't want to see these situations of stress and anxiety and uncertainty happening, playing out all the time in your outer world, think about how you can turn that in. How can you correct that within yourself? How can you bring inner peace? How can you bring calm? How can you bring certainty? How can you bring surrender into all of these places in your inner world so you're not gripping so tightly to what you want or to what you don't want also? And you really allow the waves of Pisces season to wash things out. Water is both a creator and a destroyer. So as much as we need water to live, we also need water to create paths, to carve things out, to move things out and away from us. So thinking about that through Pisces season, with all planets direct, with this Leo full moon that we've experienced this week, go into your inner world. Just love yourself, love what you find, accept all of you, because that is the closest and fastest way to get what you want, by accepting what you currently have, who you currently are. You can be in love with who you are now and also look forward to who you're becoming. There is no rules around you can't be happy until. And so many people live in that place where I'll be happy when. So now let's get into some EFT tapping, which stands for Emotional Freedom Technique. It is a call and response. You'll just say what I say and tap where I tap. So let's get going. And if you have any water that you would like to drink, that would be great. Anything that comes up and out, allow it. This is a process of clearing things, getting rid of stuff that you no longer need, and really showing up for you in a compassionate and non-judgmental way. So let's take 3 deep breaths together. We'll start at the karate chop point and then we'll move around different points around the upper body. In through the nose and out through the mouth. 2 more just like that. And the karate chop point is where we tap out the perceived negative, because negative is a perception. And so we will focus on clearing things out. Say what I say and tap where I tap. It can be really hard on myself sometimes. I get frustrated when I don't see things happen immediately. Sometimes I lose my light in the darkness. And sometimes darkness overcomes me. I unconditionally love, accept, and forgive myself. I'm doing the best I can until I know how to do better. But I see how I'm holding myself back by not shining my light. I unconditionally love, accept, and forgive myself. Okay, place your palms up, take a deep breath, hold it at the top, and let it go. And now we'll move to the top of the head. I'm ready to shine my light. I am ready to burn things down that I do not need. I see how much I benefit when I do. I understand that no is a full sentence, and that boundaries are necessary. I am not afraid of my depths and my darkness. I am inspired by my mysticism. And with all planets direct, I am forging ahead with confidence and love. I am opening my heart to all of the magic that lives within. I am unafraid of what I will find in my inner world. I am the bridge between my inner and outer worlds. I surrender to all that I cannot control. With this Leo full moon, I create space. I burn down all that no longer serves me. And I am moving forward with inspired action towards what I want to create. This is my life and I am in control. I design my destiny. I can manifest the life of my dreams. I give love to both myself and to the collective, but first, always to me. I open my heart to magic and mysticism. I am the person of my dreams. And I am moving with confidence and grace and joy. Because that is how I feel most me. And so it is, and so it shall be. Okay, place your palms up, take a deep breath, and let it go. If you're yawning, burping, crying, laughing, anything that is coming out of you, allow it. No judgment. This is a judgment-free zone. We express only unconditional love, acceptance, and forgiveness towards ourselves. Allow all of this to come up and come out. Tapping is designed to do just that. And take action. This next couple months is a beautiful window for you to move towards that which you want, with confidence and with grace and with an unapologetic fierceness, because you deserve it and you are worthy. I'll see you next week. Love, light, and black holes.